This side hustle is better than Airbnb. Hello, welcome to Women's Financial Empowerment Group. I'm your host, Ruth Agbeloso. Thank you so much for visiting my channel. If this is your first time here, please go ahead and subscribe, like this video, and share with your friends. And if you've been here before, thank you so much for coming back. Please go ahead and like, share, do all these wonderful things. And don't forget to hit the notification bell. That way you'll know whenever I put up a new video. On this channel, I discuss all things money, making money, saving money, investing money, and more. So you're gonna wanna come back over and over to hear what I have in store for you. If you wanna know more about me and what I do, stay to the end of the video and I'll share that information with you. Let's get into today's video. The side hustle that's better than Airbnb is renting an RV. Yes, renting an RV. I don't hear enough people talking about this, so I wanted to share it with you in case you haven't heard of it. If you are someone that loves the outdoors and you like to go camping and things like that excite you, having an RV may be a good idea for you. Renting it out may be a great side hustle. RVs usually cost between $10,000 to $500,000 and they have great resale value. You can rent them out for as little as $50 a night to about $300 a night. Actually, I've even seen much higher than that. So in that way, that's a great side money that you can be making off your RV. A lot of times people have RVs and they park them in their garage or carports or another place that they put them up for safekeeping, particularly during the winter months. Now, instead of having them stowed away when you're not using them, you could be renting them out multiple times and making money off of them. And that way, they're a really great investment. RVs come in so many different types. There's old ones, like older models that you could purchase, newer models, used, new. There's trailers, hitches, camper vans. There's so many options available. So you can choose what's right for your budget and also for your lifestyle. I recently went on a camping trip with my family and I rented an RV. I used RV Share. So I have put their link in the description and you can use them if you'd like to rent out an RV or if you'd like to post your RV for rent. I highly recommend them because I believe that they have so many things in place to protect you as the person renting out an RV and also for those renting an RV. Now, one of the downsides that I find with RV rentals is that the wear and tear of the RV is something to consider. A lot of times, especially in the ones that are not the highest quality or the lower cost RVs, the materials that they use are not of the best quality. So they're more prone to be broken. So you definitely want to inspect your RV well between rentals. And if anything is broken, you want to fix it right away. That's a good way to protect your investment. I'm gonna share with you some footage from my family's trip. I didn't get a ton of footage because I brought my phone and my phone was not working properly. So I got what I got and it's not a lot, but I hope you enjoy it and let me know what you think. If you haven't liked this video yet, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and stay until the end so that I can share with you some tips, some more tips for renting an RV. Okay, let's get right into it. Hi guys, so I'm on a camping trip with my family and we're staying in an RV. Very excited about that. I really like this RV. So I'm gonna take you guys on a really quick tour of this RV. So come on, let's take a look. Okay, so we put out this rug and let's go inside. I'm excited, let's just go inside. So it is beautiful in here. This is actually a rental. There's me. Oh my goodness, I look a mess. But anyway, camping clothes, don't care. A little crazy, don't judge me. Anyway, there's the queen size bed, and this opens up to be a bed. I'll probably show that at another time. Here's a kitchen. We've got a little sink, all the amenities. I mean, this is awesome. It's like staying in a Airbnb. And this opens up to be a bed too. I'm not sure. I don't think we'll use it as a bed. We've got lots of storage. We've got bunk beds and an actual regular size tiny bathroom. Refrigerator and microwave, and there's even an oven, which I'm really excited about, which I probably will not use, but exciting anyway. I have options. So the TV, I can put it outside. Chances are I won't even use it, but yeah, I really like it. I'm very excited to stay here for this week with my family. I hope that I'll be able to vlog a little bit so I can share the experience of being in this RV. We rented an RV last year from a company which I won't mention because I really didn't like their RV. Their customer service was okay, but the RV itself was not in very good condition. We had leaking and all sorts of things, so it wasn't a really great experience for us. So I'm hoping that we'll have a much better experience renting from individuals from a platform, and I'll probably share what platform later on. I'm gonna show you the outside of it. It's so cute. Honestly, even though it's not huge, but it's really nice. And there's a lot of features and everything like that. So it's not a whole lot to look at on the outside, but it's really, really nice on the inside, and it's functional, and that's the most important thing. So that's what it looks like. So I'm so excited. See you guys later. Bye. What are you doing? Who's in there? I can't even see you. Who's up there? Wanna wave? Turn that light off. All right, good night, guys. Good night, Mom. Love you. Can you wave? Are you gonna wave? Good night. And this is where I'm sleeping. So here's some tips that you'll want to consider when renting an RV out. Rent it for a week as opposed to 1 or 2 nights. The reason being is because it's kind of a hassle to set up an RV and do all of that just for 1 or 2 nights. You also have to make sure you clean it. So if it's rented for a whole week, it kind of makes more sense in terms of the labor that you'll have to put in and all of that. The next thing to consider is rent it out during holidays and events. That way you can charge more per night for the rental. It's going to be in high demand, and you know that high demand drives up costs. Next, you're going to want to charge extra for propane. Usually when you hook up an RV at the camping site, there's electricity there, water, and you're good to go. But there are times when you're going to need propane, particularly in the colder months, but there may be other times where the camper would like to use the propane. So you may want to charge an upcharge for that propane usage, particularly when it's not necessary to have the propane, but they just want to use it. Next, charge a large security deposit. That is going to be key, because if there's damage, you don't want to be left in a hole. You want to make sure that the security deposit will take care of whatever damage is sustained to your property. When we rented out the RV, we had a large security deposit, and I totally understood why that was. I didn't have any problem paying it, but for people who are a little bit more careless and they don't have the best intentions, they will not want to rent something. They're less likely to want to rent something where they have a large security deposit, because then they'll lose their money. So that is a great deterrent to avoid people like that from renting your RV. Discourage damage also by renting it to less people. So if your capacity, for instance, is 10 people, maybe you might want to consider the most people like 8 people or 7 people. and you'll put that in your listing. Again, with RV Share, they have places where you can stipulate all that stuff, and then less people, less wear and tear on your RV. Next, don't use your awning or charge extra for the use of your awning. So an awning is like a canopy that comes out of the camper on the outside, and not all of the RVs have that, but I know that the one that we rented had it, and we weren't even allowed to use it. The reason why this is such a big deal is because if there's a windstorm or something else happens and they do not close that, it can get damaged. It costs a lot of money to fix it. Other things could go wrong as well with it. They probably won't even need it anyway, but if they want to use it, I would suggest charging an upcharge for it. At least they'll have the option if they would like to use it. Next, you may want to set a minimum age. The older the camper, the less likely that they're going to be careless with your RV. So you may want to stick to renting it to people like 30 and older. Yes, I know that there are some young adults who are more responsible, but in general, older people tend to take better care of things like these. So you may want to set your age limit to higher. Lastly, don't allow towing. The reason why you don't want to allow them to tow, because there's more chances of things going wrong as they tow it and then as they set it up. So if you're able to do that for them, then you'll save yourself some headaches that way. I highly recommend these tips if you're going to rent out your RV. Now, as promised, I said I would share more about me and what I do. I'm a financial coach. I help high-achieving moms manage their money better so that they can build wealth and leave a legacy for their children. In my program, women uncover their money story, which has shaped their money mindset. They can see how it has prevented them from building their wealth, kept them stuck in the paycheck to paycheck cycle, stopped them from spending quality time with their loved ones, and robbed them of the freedom of living how and where they want to live. Following the techniques that I teach, they change their mindset to a wealth building mindset and construct a roadmap to wealth, which is their personal plan to building their wealth. It contains powerful financial strategies and techniques that will enable to do things like purchase their home or pay off their home faster, acquiring the money to invest, having time freedom, and constructing a retirement plan that matches their desired lifestyle. They also obtain the resources necessary to leave a legacy for their children, such as creating a trust. If you are ready to build your wealth with a proven plan, go ahead and see my application link in the description. When you fill out the application, I'll see whether or not we'd be a good fit to have a free session to see what your needs are and how I can help you. Thank you so much for watching this video, and remember, change your mind, change your pocketbook. Goodbye now.